Today's Auburn broadcast will begin in 5 minutes. Four minutes till start of broadcast. This broadcast will begin in 3 minutes. Here's your 2-minute time check. Mark. 'Here comes your 1-minute time check for this Auburn broadcast. Mark. 30 seconds till broadcast. Mark.
college basketball tonight. Auburn comes to Knoxville for a top 11 matchup. The SEC regular season championship is on the line. Number 11 Auburn, number 4 Tennessee at a sold-out Rocky Top. Good evening in War Eagle from Food City Center Thompson Bowling Arena with former Auburn assistant coach Randall Dickey and Brad Law. I'm Andy Bertram. Auburn's win at Georgia last Saturday was its gustiest of the season. The Tigers went to Athens and Jalen Williams wasn't available. Chad Bacon-Mazar and Chaney Johnson notched their first career Auburn starts, while Aiden Holloway was reinserted into the lineup. All three responded. CBM scored a career-high 25. Johnson scored an Auburn-high 16, and Holloway hit 5 threes on the night. And oh, by the way, Janai Broom recorded his 56th career double-double. Tennessee was the preseason pick to win the SEC. The Vols are tied with Alabama for first place in the league with 4 games remaining. Everyone at Tennessee's starting lineup is a junior or older. Dalton Knecht comes or leads the SEC with 24 points per league game. Sakai Zickler leads the SEC with 5.7 assists per game. Santiago Vescovi is the league's active leader with 321 three-pointers and 199 steals. And Jonas Adu is putting up Janai Broom type numbers. Simply put, first place in the SEC is on the line tonight. Auburn and Tennessee. And Randall Dickey, it seems like every time the Tigers and the Vols get together of late, first place is on the line in the Southeastern Conference.
Well, it's a mirror of 2 programs that do a lot of things together. The similarities is amazing. When you look at the statistical categories, both teams come in 21-6 overall. They're 2 of the best teams in the SEC, but bigger than that, they're 2 of the best teams in the nation, and they're certainly 2 of the most watched teams about who's going to make the most noise in the NCAA tournament going forward.
This past Saturday, Auburn went to Georgia, did not have Jalen Williams available. It was a gutsy win for the Tigers and an absolute must-win for the Tigers this past Saturday in Athens, Georgia.
I think reflecting back in 2020 is always the best vision, but I think looking back on that a few days off that we had that midweek open gave the Tigers a chance to rest. Even through his paces throughout that week, it rejuvenated.
Told his team today at one of its 2 film sessions, embrace contact, initiate contact. This will be a physical basketball game tonight.
It will be, and it's going to be, as people in our listening audience has watched around the country, tensions are growing. They're getting higher across college basketball because there's a lot of at stake going in this last couple of weeks of the season. Players are competing hard. Coaches are coaching really hard, but the players are really trying to make a stamp going into postseason play.
Much more to come on the CBNS Bank Countdown to Tip-Off, and to take you through it, we head to our Auburn Sports Network studios, and here is Bradford T. Law.
All right, Andy, thank you. Yeah, with 2 weeks to go in the regular season, Auburn and Tennessee, 2 of the 6 teams that enter the midweek within 2 games of first place.
From the home of the 5-time conference champions to every corner of the SEC, let's go around the most exciting conference in college basketball. This is the Toyota SEC Report. No matter your destination, Toyota goes with you. Toyota, let's go places.
Tennessee and Alabama are 11-3. Auburn and South Carolina 10-4. Kentucky got to 10 wins, 10-5 after beating Mississippi State last night. Florida can get to 10-5 with a home win over Missouri tonight. They're just underway. Gators got an easy dunk less than a minute in. The other 2 games tonight are later. Carolina visits Texas A&M at 7:30, and Alabama is at Ole Miss at 8 Central. That is the SEC. Now what's on the menu as we count you down to the Tigers and Volunteers. We get a 60-second scout from Stephen Pearl. Janai Broom is our player profile. Plus, we get coach's keys to the game, our exclusive sit-down with head coach Bruce Pearl, and more. What's on the menu is presented by Whataburger. There's breakfast, and then there's, of course, Whataburger's breakfast with those delicious creations like the sweet and savory honey butter chicken biscuit, the hot and melty taquito, or the big tasty breakfast on a bun. They serve breakfast 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger. It is a top 11 Rocky Top rock fight. The CBNS Bank Countdown to Tip-Off continues in a moment.
CBNS Bank has a long history of stability, and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. You could say we know a thing or two about tradition. We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Being a team player is part of our culture. That's why at CB&S Bank, we are proud supporters and huge fans of Auburn basketball. Whoa, Regal, hey! Visit cbsbank.com today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Thinking of advancing your career with a master's degree in business? If so, consider the graduate degree choices at Auburn University's Harbert College of Business. Ranked among the nation's best, we offer full-time and online programs in finance, supply chain management, information systems, accounting, and business administration. Learn more at harbert.auburn.edu.
War Eagle, it's a great day for Auburn Tigers to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccinations during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It's crucial that we take steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are all up to date on all recommended vaccines, including COVID-19 and flu. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
How are you the ultimate Auburn fan? Because I got this air horn installed in my throat. Pretty sick, right? Yes. You look really sick. What doctor would even do this? Doctor? I did this myself. I mean, I can't swallow whole food, but still. Wait, what? Just gotta plow through it. Hey, can I get a couple of soups up there? What about some chamomile tea? Don't be that guy. Get a fan card. The smart way to be the ultimate Tigers fan. Just go to auburncards.com.
You're listening to Auburn basketball. Now more of the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off.
Auburn has won 7 of the last 9 against Tennessee. We're about 23 minutes away from this year's renewal in Knoxville. SeatGeek, now the official ticketing partner of Auburn Athletics. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to sports events or other live events, SeatGeek's the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. Volunteers like Auburn, they have one of the top defenses in the country. Stephen Pearl gives us this 60-second scout of Tennessee.
You know, obviously playing for a lot tonight. You know, Tennessee is a veteran team that plays really well at home. You know, they've won their 5 wins in SEC play, have come by an average of 25 points a game. They've beaten their last 2 opponents by a combined 70 points. So, obviously, just much more comfortable at home. You know, offensively, you know, the biggest thing for us is, you know, obviously we can't turn the ball over. Turnovers lead to transition, block shots lead to transition. That's where they're really good. So we got to obviously take good shots. We got to take care of the ball. We got to move the ball. We can get them in rotations, making easy passes, making the extra pass. And, you know, just like any game that we've won on the road this year, if we make shots, we'll be in a much better spot. So it's going to be important for guys to knock down shots early and get some confidence and crash the offensive glass. And then defensively, got to get back in transition, build a wall. You know, Connect is really dynamic in transition, and he really wants them to push the pace because he'd rather be in transition than in the half court. So once we get them into the half court, you know, we got to be physical with them. We got to communicate on our switches, and we got to make them make one-on-one plays. I think they're second in our league in assists per field goals made. So they really try and share the ball on penetration. So we got to make guys like Sakai Ziegler and Santiago Vescovi make and take tough shots and not rotate off of shooters where they can get the ball out, get us in rotation, and that's where they're best at scoring.
That 60-second scout is brought to you by the Raymond J. Harbert College of Business, home to 7 top 25 programs in the U.S. News and World Report rankings. Harbert, inspiring business. Let's talk about Janai Broom. He averaged 14 points and 8 rebounds in the 2 games against the Volunteers last season. He's a National Player of the Year and All-America candidate, averaging 16 points, 8.5 boards all season long. Andy Burcham caught up with Janai for tonight's player profile.
The improvement in your three-point shooting this year, is that something that came from coach? Is that something that came from you? Is it both?
Both. I think the confidence, you know, him wanting me to shoot more, you know, but then myself, you know, to actually be in the gym, actually, you know what I'm saying, be the one getting the reps in, and be wanting to take the shots, you know.
What do you think that does for you as far as your future? Folks can see that you have that in the arsenal.
I mean, that's another area of the game where I can say that I need to be guarded at, instead of me just being, everybody was saying, he can only score in the paint. He's a big, old school big man. Now I'm shooting threes, and, what are they going to say now?
Let me make an observation. I watch you sometimes in film. You seem to be more engaged in film. You're asking questions. You're adding a little bit more. Is that just another year in the system for you?
No, I mean, film is very important to me. I watch my own film. I'm going to go back to the hotel and watch film with my opponent, person I'm guarding. But, I watch film on situations that I feel like we used in the game. So when I get in the game, I think about the film session. If I see a certain look, I know what it's going to run or who's getting the ball.
Let's put Janai's three-point shooting in context here. He's at 38% for the season, and he's made at least 1 3 in 9 of Auburn's last 10 games. Broom recorded his 11th double-double of the year last time out at Georgia, so still just as dominant on the inside and on the glass, but he's also added a consistent threat of a three-point shot. Do you know the same people who installed the sound system at Neville Arena are available for your next special event? Like outdoor birthday parties are coming up and weddings and all sorts of events. I mean, you name it, Auburn AV can handle it. Visit auburnav.com. See all of their audio-video solutions there. Well, as we mentioned, Jalen Williams is on this trip. He is with the team. He is dressed out. Will he play? How much, if at all? Andy Burcham asks head coach Bruce Pearl after this timeout. Words from your local stations. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Fine dining meets Southern comfort at Vintage 2298, Auburn's newest fine dining restaurant and butcher shop. Chef Randall Baldwin and wife Laura present Gulf cuisine with a Southern flair, made fresh farm to table. Enjoy lunch in the butcher shop, brunch on the weekends at Vintage 2298, where the staff raises the bar on service. Private dining and event space is also available. Experience Vintage 2298 this new year.
Earn more on your balances with the Max Elevate Money Market. Enjoy the competitive rate benefits of certificate accounts with no fixed terms and more flexibility. Earn more on your balances and access them anytime. You expect more, and Max delivers. See our amazing rates at mymax.com/elevate. Max. Smart money made simple. Federally insured by NCUA. Certain restrictions apply.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
Need great gifts for your family, friends, clients, and colleagues? You have to try Buff City Soap. Their soap, oils, body butters, bath bombs, candles, wax melts, and laundry soaps are delightful. Pick from a variety of handmade goodies with plant-based ingredients that delight your skin and smell wonderful. See partywithbuff.com to schedule your party or visit buffcitysoap.com to check out their many alternatives. Try the free short-term parking at the 320 West Magnolia Avenue building in downtown Auburn and fall in love with Buff City Soap.
Ford presents our exclusive pregame visit with head coach Bruce Pearl. Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Here's Andy Burcham with Coach Pearl.
Auburn, Tennessee is always important, it seems.
Yeah, Andy, I think over the last 8 years, Auburn and Tennessee probably lead the league in most wins, and we got them by one, or they got us by one, something along those lines. But it's late February, almost March, and we really feel like we're playing for a championship tonight. We got a lot of work to do. We can finish anywhere between 1st and 6th, most likely in the league. But I just love the fact that our guys are going to have that opportunity tonight.
What kind of momentum did you gain from the win last Saturday at Georgia?
Well, I mean, I think guys like Aiden Holloway or Cheney Johnson or Chad Baker-Bizarro got to feel really good about how they played. Janai Broom continues to be just so consistently, solidly good. Dylan Cardwell played more minutes than he ever, has before, and impacted the game in so many ways. Denver Jones was really good in the first half. KD was really good in the second half. Got a nice contribution from Leo Berman, and just right up and down the roster. So, I think when we're best is when everybody's contributing, and I think that was the case at Georgia.
What is Jalen's availability tonight?
Jalen will be a game-time decision, Andy, but my guess is he's going to play. He'll play, he won't start, and he'll come off the bench, and we'll see how he does. Can he get 10? Can he maybe get 15 minutes? He's at no risk for further injury. He had no damage to the knee, and I would anticipate that he's going to play some.
This Tennessee ball club it's an old team. Everybody in the starting lineup is a junior or older. What kind of difference does that make when you add the talent that this squad has as well?
Well, it's not just that they're juniors and older. It's just that they've been together that long, kind of like us in the way of, Dylan Carwell or Chris Moore, Jalen Williams. Guys have been in the program for 4 to 5 years, but they've had 4 or 5 years of starters in the program. They've been in these games a lot. We've been in these games with them. It's just that we've been in these games with them with other guys that played 3 and 4 years ago. So, again, it'll be it's going to be interesting to see how the guys react. This will be as hostile an environment, and trust me when I tell you, Tennessee knows that they're playing for a championship tonight. As well. They know they have to win this game to win this championship. Even though they got a game lead on us, if a win tonight, we would have the tiebreaker. And so we all recognize what's at stake.
What has Dalton Connect brought to this lineup?
Well, Tennessee's always been good in transition. They've always been great defensively, and they've always been physical. But they've been an inconsistent half-court offensive team historically. Connect gives them a go-to guy. He gives them a guy that can go make a shot. And, you don't have to be very complicated getting him posted up or getting him open. That's the biggest thing that he's brought. He's dangerous. He's, got a chance to be a lottery pick next year. And he's a big guard, big mismatch type of a player. So, but at the same time, we're going to try to attack him on the defensive end. We're going to make him guard us because Tennessee's got great defensive guards and really hard to attack their guards. But we can attack Dalton.
How important is the transition game for both of these teams tonight?
Well, both teams like to run. The teams that have beaten Tennessee have slowed it down. South Carolina, Texas A&M, teams that play at a slower pace than us. So the fact that we like to play fast, in many ways does play in Tennessee's hands. But our biggest thing about playing fast is we just got to take good shots and take good care of the ball and understand that if we slop through our offense and we don't execute, they'll turn us over. Long shots, long rebounds, easy baskets for them. We'd like for them to be able to play against our drop-back defense. And that's what happened last year. Both teams had to play against their drop-back defense, and it was a rock fight, 46-43. So the tempo makes both teams better.
Offensive rebounds here were a big key for Tennessee a year ago.
They're a very physical team. They pride themselves on that. That's sort of their mantra. That's their culture. We're going to have to, and I'm sure in a big game the officials are going to let us play. I just hope that they let us play, but at the same time, it's not physical to a fault. But there will not be any easy rebounds out there, and most likely the more physical team is going to win.
All the best tonight, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Hey, it's Bruce Pearl. When you find a player who's electric, what a game changer. Like the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning truck. It's got the performance you'd expect from an F-150, plus state-of-the-art tech like intelligent backup power. So if the lights go out at your properly equipped house, you've got the power to turn them back on. Game changing, that's what I'm talking about. See your local Ford dealer to learn more about the F-150 Lightning. Available at Ford EV certified dealers only. Some models, trims, and features may not be available and may be subject to change.
Your gas light's on. We need to fill up.
Gas around here is too expensive.
Don't drive all over searching for the lowest prices. Just download the free Upside app and get cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying gas? I'm stopping now to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift card. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code GIFT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill up. That's promo code GIFT.
Yellowwood knows that a five-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like roasting marshmallows on a cool fall night. That's it. Turn it nice and slow. Get it toasted all... Oh, no, it's on fire. Oh, you want it on fire. Okay, that's a choice, I guess. Crunchy. For five-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag... you don't want it.
Kia of Auburn is happy to connect the Kia brand to the Auburn fans. Our winning lineup has something for everyone at almost any budget. SUVs like the Telluride Sorrento and Sportage. You prefer a sedan? Check out the Rio, Forte, Soul, or the Sporty Stinger. And don't forget our new multi-purpose vehicles, the Carnival, or our amazing hybrid or electric vehicles. Kia of Auburn is a proud supporter of Auburn Athletics. Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Whoa, Rico.
You're listening to Auburn basketball. Now more of the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off.
All right, we're under 10 minutes away now from tip-off, Auburn and Tennessee. Let's go back up to Rocky Top, bring in Coach Randall Dickey. His keys to the game are presented by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Coach, it is uncanny. Some of the offensive, defensive, rebounding, turnover numbers, these teams are almost identical. It really comes down to just like one or two things here. This could easily be a one or two possession game at the very end.
All the way from the players to the coaches. You got Coach Barnes has won 800 games in 37 years. Coach Pearl 652 in 29 years. Yeah. But it's amazing how close these teams are, and both are extremely physical. But I really believe the Tigers have got to stay out of foul trouble because the Auburn Tigers are very physical. They play very tough, hard-nosed defense, so we got to stay out of foul trouble. I think shooting percentage is going to be really hard for both teams. I don't think it's going to be a problem of whether a player can get a shot, but can they hit a shot under pressure, because both teams are very good about getting a hand in your face. And then I think that we withstand the physicality play around the basket and on the perimeter from Tennessee, and I think the Tigers can be victorious.
Do you think it's necessary for any individual player for Auburn to get some shots, maybe some scripted plays for them early in the ballgame? If so, which player or players do you think that's most necessary?
I think you're going to see that from both teams. I think Auburn's going to dictate to try to go inside to Broom more often. I think they're going to try to get Aiden Holloway off to a good start, because once he did, like at Georgia last Saturday, that he was off to the races and ended up hitting 5 threes, and that's huge when you're on the road. I think on the Tennessee side, I think you're going to see certainly Connect. They're going to try to get him. He's the leading scorer in the SEC, and Janai Broom is in number 9th leading scorer in the SEC. So you got a prolific two outstanding teams, two outstanding players as far as front line. Adu and Broom is going to be something special to watch around that basket.
Three-point shooting, about the only difference, Coach, in the team numbers, offensively, defensively, points allowed, three-point percentage. Tennessee is allowing almost 37% from three. Maybe how much of a factor do you think Auburn's three-point shooting, as much as they want to go inside, how much does three-point shooting factor in?
I think that's going to be huge, because I think what you understand about the defense that Tennessee plays is they play a containment defense. They will pressure, they will run through passes, but they want to contain you, keep you in front, make you shoot over the top of them, and rely on their bigs to rebound.
All right, we hear the horn in the background. That means we're closing in. Coach, thank you very much. Look forward to your call with Andy Burcham here soon. Just because the weather is getting chilly again doesn't mean Alabama farmers aren't busy growing high-quality products. Visit sweetgrownalabama.org and make your next Tigers watch party a slam dunk. Find farm fresh greens, meats, and more at sweetgrownalabama.org. When we come back, starting lineups in the opening tip. Let's have some fun. It's a top 11 matchup. 11th ranked Auburn, 4th ranked Tennessee, coming up from Knoxville. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Tiger Talk is the official weekly coaches show of the Auburn Sports Network. Stay current on what's happening with the program when you hear from head coach Bruce Pearl, assistants, and players. Select shows air live from Baumhower's Victory Grill in Auburn. Tiger Talk, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central, only on the Auburn Sports Network.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like cookouts. Cornhole with friends. Ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad. The one with the feta. Oh, sorry. Or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Introducing new boneless Whata wings from Whataburger, tossed in honey butter, honey barbecue, sweet and spicy, or buffalo. Now, we know there are some people who are going to say these premium chicken tender bites are not real wings. And to that we say, so what? It's okay to be deliciously incorrect. Butterflies aren't made of butter. French fries are not from France. And your daddy's famous pork butt, not actually butt. New boneless Whata wings. Delicious? Yes. Correct? Who cares?
What a wing. What a burger, what a wing. What a wings.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. You could say we know a thing or two about tradition. We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Being a team player is part of our culture. That's why at CB&S Bank, we are proud supporters and huge fans of Auburn basketball. Whoa, Regal, hey! Visit cbsbank.com today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We're counting down to the opening tip. Time to introduce the starting five.
Holloway the other way for Auburn. Aiden glides to the hole. Reverse layup. Oh, he made it. 11 for Holloway. To Holloway. 4-3. Got it. Now to Holloway. 15 to shoot for the Tigers. Aiden looking for a screen. There it is. Gets it. Drives past Cisse and lobs it right down the basket.
Aiden Holloway, Charlotte, North Carolina, prolific prep.
3-ball Denver. Lead 3 Denver. Take that. Off the left side, Denver. Jones 3. Yes!
All right.
18-footer Denver swish.
He's got a good look about him right now, Andy. I've got a feeling that Denver Jones is going to go off.
Denver Jones, Newmarket, Alabama, Buckhorn High School.
Lobs it underneath. Two-hand slammerino by Cheney Johnson. Backs his man up. Cooper into the lane. Turnaround jumper. Yes.
Oh, great individual post play.
Cheney Johnson to the hole. Double hand hammer. Oh, he reared back and tomahawked it through.
Cheney Johnson, Alabama, Thompson High School.
Low post, Chad Bacon-Mazzara for the double hand stop. The shot with the left hand, and it's fouled on the play. Bacon-Mazzara for 3. Yes, from the right wing. Ball stripped away by Chad Bacon-Mazzara. With the left hand, he put it in. Low post, Chad Bacon-Mazzara for the double hand stop.
Chad Bacon-Mazzara, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Colonial High School.
Out to the top for Janai. He'll pop a 3. His third of the night and sets a career high. Underneath Broom, two-handed hammer.
It's called a pick and roll.
Lobs it ahead. Broom to the hole with the left hand. Gets it, a foul!
Janai Broom, Plant City, Florida, Tampa Catholic.
The starting lineups have been presented by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Auburn is 21-6 on the season, 10-4 in Southeastern Conference play, ranked number 11 in both the AP and the coaches poll. Bruce Pearl, Boston College in his 10th season on the Plains, a record of 194 and 117. 29th season as a college coach, a record of 656 and 262. Before we get to the Tennessee lineups, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Tennessee is 21-6, 11-3 in the SEC, ranked number 4 in both of the polls. Rick Barnes from Lenore Ryan in his 9th season, a record of 196 and 98 here in Rocky Top. 37th season overall, 800 wins, 412 losses. Zakai Ziegler at the .59 junior from Long Island, New York. 10.9 points, 2.7 rebounds, and leads the SEC with 5.7 assists per game. On one wing, Santiago Bascovi, a 6'3 senior from Uruguay, played at NBA Global Academy, 7.3 points, 3.8 rebounds. Josiah Jordan James on the other wing, 6'7 junior, make that senior from Charleston, South Carolina, 9.6 rebounds. At the 4, Dalton Connect. He'll play as a guard, 6.6 points, or 6'6 senior. He is out of Thornton, Colorado, a transfer from Northern Colorado. 20.1 points, 5 rebounds. And then Jonas Adu, a 6'11 junior from Durham, North Carolina, 12 points and leads the team with 7.6 rebounds and 1.9 blocks per ball game. Tonight's officials: Don Daly, Steven Anderson and Byron Jarrett. Auburn in the orange uniforms, tops and bottoms. Blue numerals and lettering and white trim. Tennessee in the home cream uniforms, tops and bottoms with the dreamsicle lettering and numerals. This place, Randall Dickey, is packed. 21,678, and probably even more than that for this one tonight.
Oh, it's exciting. The Vols are fired up. There's someone in each seat across this entire big place. It's about a little over 21,000, right? Something like that?
Yeah, and they're every bit of it here tonight. Jonas Adu will jump it up for Tennessee. Janai Broom for Auburn. Steven Anderson will throw it in the air, and it's won by Tennessee. Connect to Zakai Ziegler in the center circle. Picked up by Denver Jones. We're underway. Off the right side, Connect. Double team, throws it on the wing. Vescovi looking underneath, penetrates. Kicks it to the wing. Josiah Jordan-James in the lane, up with the left hand. He didn't get it. Rebound, Janai Broom for Auburn. Outlet to Aiden Holloway up to the right wing. Underneath, intended for Chaney Johnson, deflected. And here's Vescovi the other way for Tennessee.
There's a big plus, an unusual turnover by the Tigers.
Off the right side, Ziegler to the free throw line. Bounce pass underneath, knocked away by Broom, comes right back to UT. To Ziegler on the left wing. Goes baseline, through the lane. Kicks it on the wing. Josiah Jordan-James. Back to the top for Ziegler. Goes inside the arc, ball knocked away, still loose, and it's picked up by Chad Baker-Mazara.
Great effort by Denver Jones making that steal happen.
On a drive to the basket, and it's blocked out of bounds off of the hand of Chaney Johnson. He was double teamed. They're going to let him play. Get used to it, friends.
That was back-to-back wins by the Tigers defensively. Our physical play really has affected Tennessee's offense, and what a great effort by Denver Jones diving on the floor, creating the turnover.
Chaney Johnson will trigger. Ball batted right back at him by Josiah Jordan-James. Out of bounds, baseline left, 24 to shoot for the Tigers. 19:02 and a scoreless first half. In the corner, saved by Vescovi.
Back-to-back offensive turnovers for the Tigers.
Connect to the hole, nobody's fouled. The foul will be whistled against Aiden Holloway. And Dalton Connect, the senior out of Thornton, Colorado, goes to the free throw line, shooting 76% this season. 14 plus games in his last, 14 points plus in his last 13 games. And he's at the line for two for the Vols, and the first free throw is good.
He's a graduate transfer. He's been a great addition for the Tennessee Volunteers. Leads the SEC in scoring. He's a great looking athlete. He's got a great touch. He can really shoot it.
Second free throw is good. Tennessee leads 2-0. And pressure by the Vols. Inbound up. Josiah Jordan-James from 18 feet knocks it home.
They're going to give him that 16, 17 footer.
Adu with the bucket. Tied at 4. Holloway. Broom at the point. Right wing Chad Baker-Mazara. Pull up jumper. Baseline right and air ball. Weak side rebound to Vescovi for the Vols. Tied at 4. Tennessee ball. Ziegler. Bounce pass. Adu. Free throw line. Spins into the lane against Broom with the left hand. It's good.
Both teams are settling in. Both teams are playing really hard. What a high-level game this first 3 minutes is.
6-4 Tennessee Auburn ball. Right wing CBM. Picked up by Connect. Down the right side, Broom against Adu. To the basket with a reverse. It was in and out.
Oh, it just rolled out.
Rebound Vols.
Made a great play. What an awesome matchup between Adu and
Ziegler to the basket. Put it up. Blocked off the backboard by Broom. Outlet for the Tigers. Right wing Holloway, wide open three. Aiden didn't get it. Rebound comes to Adu for Tennessee. Vols lead 6-4. 17:03 in the first. Ziegler at the top. Adu, right side of the circle. Picks it up, gets the ball to James. Low post, Adu against Broom. Into the lane. Spins up with the left hand, good. 6 early on for Adu.
It's a big man's game tonight around that basket. Adu and Broom going at it. Two outstanding players.
6-0 run by the Vols. Tigers trail 8-4. Holloway, bounce pass, left side Chaney Johnson. Back to Holloway near the center circle. 10 to shoot for the Tigers. Right wing Chad Baker-Mazara. to the free throw line, to the basket, running one-hander, it didn't go. Rebound for the Vols, up the floor. Connect to the basket, connect, off the glass, Strong missed it. Rebound Denver Jones the other way for Auburn. Across midcourt, at the right wing, maintains the dribble, bounce past Cheney. Right back to Jones, goes up and he gets knocked down by Connect. And Denver will go to the line to shoot 2.
Really good play by the Tigers. The Vols are pressuring so hard outside, they're making some back cuts to the basket, create an opening for Denver Jones, and he went physical and got hammered right at the basket.
Denver at 89% from the free throw line. In his career, which of course includes his time at Florida International, 87% from the stripe. He'll get a couple. First free throw is good. That stops a 6-0 run by the Vols. 8-5 Tennessee. Ziegler is out for Tennessee on the point. Chaney Johnson checks out for Auburn. And good to see Jalen Williams back in there for the Tigers at the 4.
That was good to see him trot on the floor like that right there. To be the first off the bench shows a lot of confidence in Jalen.
Jordan Gainey and Tobe Awaka into the lineup for the Vols. Gainey, a junior, 6'3" out of Tucson. Awaka, 6'8" sophomore from Hyde Park, New York. Denver Jones' free throw is in the air and it's good.
I think free throw is going to be a big part of this game. The Tigers are off to a really good start.
Down 8-6 with 16:02 in the first half. Gainey penetrates now to the top for James. With the left hand, switches to the right, top of the key. Picked up by Jalen Williams there. Gets a seam, pull-up jumper, good.
Jalen did a good job moving laterally, contested the shot. Josiah Jordan James is just a good player and made a nice shot.
Tennessee 4 for 8 from the field. Auburn 2 of 7. Chad Baker-Mazzara underneath, got it, tapped it to the corner and out of bounds. And a timeout on the floor. First half tonight presented by Southern Union, conveniently located just a few miles from Auburn. Southern Union offers classes that easily transfer to the university. Endless opportunities are right up the road. Tennessee 10, Auburn 6, 15:35 to go in the first half. Stay tuned, Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for... Aw, Jim!
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
We're still on the air.
Hello, this is Coach Hugh Freeze. They say Coke Zero Sugar is irresistibly tasty. Does that make it the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. War Eagle.
When you live in SEC country, you feel it everywhere you go. The traditions and rivalries surround you. As much as you celebrate the game, Regions celebrates your financial wins even more. And like SEC fans, we'll never quit. Because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota. Let's go places. Get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4. Offer valid through March 4th, 2024. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.52 monthly payment for every $1,000 finance. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Chick-fil-A is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. All Chick-fil-A locations in Alabama proudly support the Auburn Tigers. Eat more chicken and War Eagle with Chick-fil-A.
Tennessee 10, Auburn 6. We welcome you back to Knoxville. It is a packed house here tonight. Well over 21,000, almost 22,000 on hand tonight. Tennessee has opened the ball game 4 of 8 from the field. Randall Dickey. Auburn 2 of 7. Auburn has turned it over 3 times in the early going.
That's been the difference in that first segment right there is the turnovers by the Tigers, and really kind of unforced. And we have taken a couple of good shots, just missed. But we're attacking, and I'm really impressed with the Tigers' defense. We're playing hard. We're being physical. Tennessee has scored, but we have made them earn it. We have not given them anything open, any open looks or anything, any run outs off their transition.
Tennessee trying to get it to the rim in the early going tonight.
I think they're pressed it. Their idea right off the bat was to go inside with Adu, and they have done that. And what a great matchup between he and Broom. But it's also, I've been really watching that guard matchup with Ziegler and Holloway and Trey Donaldson, and Vescovi is going to be an outstanding. You got a pair of guards on both teams that are just outstanding.
Broom leads Auburn with 2 rebounds. Adu with two for Tennessee. He also has 6 points in the early going. For Auburn, K.D. Johnson, Trey Donaldson, Jalen Williams, Chad Baker-Mazzara, and Dylan Cardwell, the Auburn 5. Connect, Vescovi, Gainey, James,
It's going to give a Tigers a chance to press here a little bit. That's going to be good. That pressure on that basketball has been really important for the Tigers.
Gainey across midcourt, kicks it right wing for Vescovi. Vescovi, top of the circle for James. Outside the arc at the top. One dribble, kicks it left side for Gainey. Penetrates to the free throw line, stripped out of there by KD. It comes underneath for Awaka. Awaka puts it up and he scores.
That was deflected by K.D. Johnson. Did a great job defensively there. Deflected the ball, and his teammates did not pick that thing up, and Awaka got that and just kind of laid it in.
12-8 Tennessee, Auburn ball. Auburn lobs it, intended for Cardwell, lost it, got it back, put it up, missed it. Rebound tapped, and it comes to James for Tennessee. Vescovi across midcourt for the Vols. Picked up by KD, blows past him, kicks it out to the top for James. James to the corner for Vescovi. Vescovi step back, working on KD. Puts it up from the corner, he missed it, he hit the side of the backboard. Rebound to Vescovi. Off to the top for Gainey, open for a 3. Nope, weak side rebound, Donaldson. Up the floor in a hurry for Auburn. Up to the right side. Off the right wing, Jalen Williams. Back to the top for Donaldson. Tigers trail 12-6, 14-20 in the first. Donaldson a screen, top of the circle Cardwell, low post KD, leans in, gets it, and a foul is called against Vescovi.
They're going to make you earn it. When you shoot that ball around the basket, they are going to foul you. You've got to go strong, and KD Johnson has got a chance for a 3-point play.
Drew the foul on Vescovi, who will come out. Jemiah Meshach is into the ball game, along with Zakai Ziegler. Here comes Adu back into the lineup on the low post, replacing Awaka. 12-8, and KD Johnson at the free throw line for a free throw for the Tigers. 78% from the stripe this year for KD Johnson, the senior out of Atlanta. Free throw in the air, and it's good.
It's really good. We need an X factor somewhere along the line, someone off the bench or something like that to score some baskets for us, and maybe KD will do that.
Ziegler at the top for Adu. Adu hands to Gainey between the circles. Picked up by KD. Left side Ziegler, guarded by Donaldson. Low post in the lane. Awaka out to the top. 3 ball straight away, Gainey. Short. Barely drew iron. It goes out of bounds, Auburn ball.
That's really good defense. KD Johnson is live tonight. He went all the way to the basket to double the team the post, and then got back out to challenge the shot.
Inbound to Donaldson, with Ziegler applying a one-man press. Tigers down 3 with the ball. KD goes baseline to the basket, into the corner. 3 ball to tie it. CBM didn't get it. Weak side rebound, Adu. Oh, it's stolen by Chad Baker-Mazzara, up for a shot, and he draws the foul on Adu. It was a late whistle, and that draws the ire of the Tennessee fans.
I kind of had to bite my tongue on that one. I didn't know if he was going to call that, but that's a big physical difference between Adu and Chad Baker-Mazzara right there.
CBM stole the outlet pass, drove underneath, he was knocked to the floor, and he's at the line for 2. Chance to cut the lead to 1 if Chad Baker can make both. First is good.
You know, that's one thing that makes the Tigers so good, Andy, is they never stop playing. Mazzara missed the shot, but he did not let down. He just continued to go play and created that steal, and then got fouled, got a chance to make another one to cut the lead to 1.
Chad Baker will come out if he makes the free throw. He does. And here comes Leor Berman into the lineup. Auburn's cut the lead to 1, a 5-0 run by the Tigers, 12-11. Tennessee with 13:35 in the first.
Also gives the Tigers a chance to get in their press, to pressure that basketball.
Ziegler across midcourt, picked up by KD. A switch, Gainey, out to the top, Meshack. Left wing now for Ziegler. Ziegler, free throw line, step back, 15-footer. Nope, rebound, Berman for Auburn. Outlet, KD, 1-on-2. KD to the hole, no, block. Rebounded by Berman for the Tigers. Back out to the top to set it up, 20 to shoot. Low post, Jalen Williams up, missed it. Oh, it went in. Jalen puts it in for the Tigers.
Great low post move by Jalen Williams. What a turnaround jump shot.
7 straight points for Auburn. It goes underneath, and Awaka fouled, and he'll go to the line for a couple. Auburn had to get back quickly, and a foul is called, and Awaka goes to the line to shoot 2. It's a good Tennessee free throw shooting team. 74% this season. Awaka, 73%. He's at the line for a couple.
You can see how high level a game it is. It is so fast down the floor. You cannot take your time. You've got to get to your position quickly.
Awaka ties the game at 13. Vescovy in, Gainey is out. The foul, by the way, was against Jalen Williams, his first.
Kind of got pinned underneath the basket. He just about had to do that.
Awaka gives Tennessee the lead. 14-13 balls. Ziegler working on Donaldson across midcourt. A screen from Berman and a moving screen on Leor. Can't do that at midcourt.
No, that's uncharacteristic by the Tigers, and I think that Ziegler applying so much pressure on the ball, I think Leor just kind of wanted to come up and help him and did not get set.
Auburn's 4th turnover of the night. Auburn double teamed Ziegler. Oh, he drug his pivot foot and got away with it. He has it at the right wing. Crossover dribble ball kicked away, and it comes to Cardwell. Leaves it for KD Johnson. Left wing, banks the ball, puts it up, it was blocked. And here's Tennessee the other way. Vescovy against Berman at the left wing. Gets a screen, picked up the dribble. Backdoor, Adu up, and no, but he's fouled by Cardwell.
That's one thing, when you go to the basket, you're going to have to either dunk it or be really strong with it to draw the foul, because they're not giving anything on each end. The Tigers are being physical, and the Tennessee Volunteers are as well.
Auburn. Dillon went up with 2 hands. They got him anyway, and Adu's at the line for 2. His first free throw is good. Here comes Broom, here comes Cheney. As Jalen checks out of the lineup, so does Cardwell. Donaldson, KD, Berman, Cheney, and Janai, the Auburn 5. Tennessee by 2, 15-13. Adu gets the second free throw.
They sure are making their free throws right now. They're a good free throw team, shooting team, Andy, as you mentioned earlier.
Donaldson for KD Johnson, top of the circle, Auburn down 3. Donaldson at the wing to the top of the circle, ball deflected right back to him. He tries to drive, picked up aggressively by Meshack. Now to Janai at the top, 9 to shoot. Janai spins on Adu, to the wing, to the corner. Berman a 3, in and out, and the rebound to Adu. Ziegler up the floor.
Got a good look, it just didn't go down.
For Adu from 17, didn't get that one. Rebound out of bounds off of Janai, and a timeout. Tennessee ball when we come back. 11:45 to go in the first. Tennessee 16, Auburn 13. Hey, no one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM SEC Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/SEC Radio 2023. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Download the new and improved Auburn Game Day app. It's fully customizable to your interests with the new My Auburn tab. Plus, buy tickets, skip concession lines, be a part of game day giveaways, shop the latest Auburn gear, and get live in-game scoring. Plus, listen to every broadcast from the Auburn Sports Network, even when multiple games are happening simultaneously on the official mobile app of Auburn Athletics. The Auburn Game Day app. Download it now.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
when the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Brad Law in the Auburn Sports Network studios. How about a check of the Yellowwood scoreboard? Auburn, Tennessee, the only ranked versus ranked game tonight. Elsewhere in the country, number 24, Florida leads Missouri at halftime by 9, 37-28. Gators trying to stay in that group of 6 within a couple of games for the top spot in the SEC. Number 5, Marquette out to an early 22-4 lead over Providence. They play in Milwaukee with 12 minutes to go in the first half. And 10th-ranked Duke leads Louisville 15-9. They played about 9.5 minutes at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Let's go back to Knoxville and rejoin Andy Burcham and Coach Randall Dickey.
11:45 to go in the first half here. Tennessee 16, Auburn 13. Ball coming back with Jalen Williams' entry into this game tonight. He now ties Frankie Sullivan's record for most career games played, 134. He'll have an opportunity to break that record Saturday when the Tigers play host to Mississippi State, 3 o'clock at Neville Arena. Our pregame coverage at 2:30 on Saturday.
Kudos to Jalen. He's been such just an iron man throughout his career at Auburn, and he has won an awful lot of games, been a part of a lot of victories, but to being a participant in tying the record of Frankie, and will probably break that on Saturday.
Already owns the record for most career wins in a career at Auburn with 107. Boy, 108 tonight would be lovely.
This is an outstanding game. The speed of the game is very fast. The Tigers have got to shoot it just a little bit better. Maybe try to do what they did a while ago, throw the ball inside, maybe try to get a basket from Broom.
Ziegler will trigger baseline right for the Vols. Lobs it over Broom for Adu, tipped all nicely by Chaney Johnson to Lior Berman. Berman on the wing, gets the ball at the top, Denver Jones. Left side, down to the basket, here's Broom, and he throws it away to connect. He's trying to get it to Berman in the right corner. Tennessee ball connect, stop and pop, very good. Could feel that one coming.
He sure did. That's the first time he's been looking for his shot, and he finally got it.
19-13 balls, 11-15 in the first half. Holloway, Broom at the top, left wing Denver. Inside the arc, Chaney Johnson. Posting up his man. Turnaround jumper, Chaney. It didn't go. Rebound, Meshack for the Vols. Outlet to Vescovy. Tough first half shooting for Auburn at 4 of 14. Vols by 6 with the basketball. Vescovy, 2 connect at the top. Backs it up on the left-hand dribble. Wants a high post screen from Adu. Now gets it to Adu. Down the lane with the left hand. He tried to dunk it. It was blocked by Chaney Johnson.
Great challenge by Chaney Johnson. It is a man's game around the glass tonight.
Holloway, right wing, leaves for Broom. Straight away 3, Janai, good.
Big basket for the Tigers. We needed that right there to kind of break the ice.
22nd 3 ball of the year for Janai Broom, cuts the lead in half. 19-16 balls with the ball. Ziegler, Meshack between the circles. Left-hand dribble, now to Vescovy between the rings. Off the right side, connect, free throw line, 17-footer, no. Rebound underneath, it comes to Chaney Johnson. Outlet Holloway up the middle of the floor. Auburn a 3 ball away from tying this one. Hayden backs it up against Zakai Ziegler. Behind the back dribble, left-hand dribble, 10 minutes to go, first half. Auburn trails by 3 in Knoxville. Denver Jones at the top. Denver puts it on the floor, ball knocked away, gets the ball back. 8 to shoot, right wing Berman, top of the circle, Broom. Now to Holloway with 5 to shoot. Aiden to Broom, a 3 ball to tie it straight away, didn't get it. Rebound Chaney, 1 dribble, up and in with a foul on the play. He got connect off his feet, drew the foul and a chance to tie it.
Tremendous effort by Chaney Johnson. I didn't know where he came from, but he just come right out of the crowd, went after
Look at it at both ends of the floor. He blocked the dunk at one end of the floor. He got connect off his feet. That's the second foul on Dalton Connect.
Really a big play and an outstanding play. He's got a chance for a 3-point.
And a chance to tie it. Free throw by Chaney. It's missed. And the rebound to Meshack for the Vols. Auburn trails by 1, 19-18. Vols ball, 9:33 on a counting clock in the first half. Ziegler, picked up by Denver, gets a screen. Kicks it right wing. 3-ball connect. Yep.
A little bit late. They ran him off of a pin down screen right there off the elbow, and he rose up and made the shot. We got to stick to him and can't leave him.
How about he just picks up his 3rd foul here?
That'd be a good idea, too.
Chad Bacon-Mazzara outside the arc, left side. Top of the circle, Holloway. To CBM. He'll pop a 3 to tie it. Yes!
There we go. There we go. The Tigers are settling in, playing really good basketball. Just got to tighten up our defense on connect right here.
Auburn cuts the lead to 1. My mistake. 8:53 in the first half. 22-21 Vols. Ziegler, connect. Penetrates into the lane. To the basket with the left hand. It's good.
A little bit late on that. We got to be a little bit more aggressive on his defending him. We're letting him kind of make that little pin down curl to the lane.
Tennessee by 3. Auburn ball. Chaney Johnson, right wing Broom. Outside the arc. Janai, left hand dribble to Chad Bacon-Mazzara. Head fake, penetrates. Underneath for Broom. Loses it. Tennessee ball. Connect up the middle of the floor. Look out for the stop. Oh, it's knocked away from behind. Chad Bacon-Mazzara ahead to Broom against Vescovi, knocked to the floor, and that'll be the 2nd foul on Santiago Vescovi. And Broom went down hard and banged his right elbow.
He sure did. They're not going to give you an easy layup in Tennessee.
It was on the floor, so Auburn will have it out of bounds. Down 3. 8:14 in the first half of play. 2nd foul on Vescovi. Adu comes out for the Vols. And Awaka is in on the low post. Here comes Gainey replacing Vescovi in the lineup. They leave Connect in there with 2 fouls. He is in a scoring. He's scoring right now for the Vols.
He sure is. They're dictating his shots also. They're running plays for him.
And he's going to come out now.
Yep.
J.P. Estrella is in, a freshman out of Scarborough, Maine. Chaney Johnson out for the Tigers. Jalen Williams back in. Out of bounds, baseline left, Auburn ball. Boy, they hold Chad Bacon-Mazzara. The pass comes to the top for Jones. Denver penetrates. Top of the circle, Janai. Janai, a 3-ball. Off the left side of the iron, he missed it. Rebound, Ziegler. Up the right sideline. On the wing, Gainey, right back to Zakai. Drives to the free throw line. Bounce pass left side, James. Picked up by CBM. Top of the circle, it comes to Gainey. Gainey against Aiden, drives to the hole, put it up, and a foul on Aiden Holloway. And that'll send us to a timeout break. 7:49 to go in the first half. Tennessee at the free throw line when we come back. Vols lead the Tigers by a score of 24-21. Every time the Tigers hit a 3-pointer this year, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services donates $25 to Coach Pearl's Outlive Cancer Initiative, benefiting local cancer patients and treatment centers. Stay tuned. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
War Eagle, it's a great day for Auburn Tigers to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccinations during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It's crucial that we take steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are all up to date on all recommended vaccines, including COVID-19 and flu. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
Back to Thompson Bowl.
Mazzara on him, but on the offensive end, the Tigers are playing really, really hard and playing well.
Connect is a 3-level scorer, Randall. I mean, he has the range that you need at 3. He has a very good mid-range jumper, and he's big enough to get to the rim as well.
Really, and you made a good point on his mid-range jumper. He's so athletic he can elevate over the top of you and shoot it.
Tennessee shooting free throws coming out of the timeout break, and not insequentially, by the way. That was the second foul on Aiden Holloway.
That's true.
And he is out, and Donaldson is in at the point.
I think that was one of my keys. I just think that foul trouble is going to be a big part, especially in that last 3 minutes of the game in the second half. So we got to get through this, but we're clawing and scratching, and just kind of got to find a little bit of offensive rhythm. They're making it tough on us, and they're an outstanding defensive team.
Jordan Gainey for 2 for the Vols. The first free throw is good. Junior out of Tucson, South Kent School. He played that in Connecticut. A transfer to Tennessee from USC Upstate. 89% free throw shooter, their best, and he knocks home both. Tennessee presses. Inbound, Donaldson stays out of a double team. Cardwell to Williams, who races ahead for the Tigers. Auburn down 5, 26-21 Tennessee. Off the left side, Jalen Williams. Top of the circle for Donaldson. Near a double team, top of the key for Chad Baker-Mazzara. To the right wing. Auburn looks to the low post, Jalen Williams. Back door for Cardwell, deflected out of bounds by Tennessee with 7 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, baseline right for Auburn.
This is going to be a good situation for the Tigers. They're excellent on underneath out of bounds plays.
Inbound, Chad Baker-Mazzara in the corner right side. 5 to shoot, goes baseline. Puts up a running one-hander. It was blocked. Cardwell tries to get it to the glass, and it's a shot clock violation. Tennessee ball leading Auburn by 5, 26-21. 7:18 to go in the first half of play. Auburn 7 of 21, make that 7 of 22 from the field. Inbound, foul, K.D. Johnson. Fouls Zakai Ziegler. That will be the 6th foul on Auburn. First foul on K.D.
KD is real aggressive, and that's really a bulldog matchup between he and Ziegler.
Ziegler 5'9", KD 6 foot. Ziegler straightaway 3. No. Oh, a moving screen, I think, on J.P. Estrella.
I was wondering how he got so open. He just kind of buried
he did.
KD on the screen. No wonder it was illegal.
Auburn ball. 7:09 in the first. Auburn trails by 5. Williams, the inbound, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Across midcourt, hands the ball to Trey Donaldson. Working on Ziegler. Right wing, Chad Baker-Mazzara. At the top, Jalen. Left wing, KD. Lobs it underneath, over everybody's head and out of bounds.
The defensives have played so well on both sides, but the Tigers have thrown the ball away a little bit too much.
Auburn has 10 games in single-digit turnovers this season. However, Auburn already has 8 here in the first half tonight. Ziegler against KD. Right side of the key, now outside the arc to Gainey at the point. Gainey to Estrella, back to Gainey. Inside the arc, ball tipped away, comes to Estrella underneath. Loses it, gets it back, loses it again. Chad Baker-Mazzara the other way for the Tigers. CBM between the circles, KD. Hands the ball to Donaldson. Down 5, Auburn ball. 6:20 in the first half. Donaldson right wing, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Double team. Underneath Cardwell. To the corner left side, KD. To Jalen for 3. Yes, on the left wing.
Big, that's the way to find him. That's good team basketball. Went from one side of the floor to the other.
Cuts the lead to 2. Gainey, right wing Ziegler. Gainey at the top. Down the lane. Gainey hangs and shoots and misses. Estrella rebounds. Double. Foul. Nope, out of bounds, Auburn ball. That's just good wall defense on the low post by Auburn.
That's about as physical as you can get when you have 5 Tigers down there with all their body on top of that ball. That was really good, and we were fortunate to come out of there without getting a foul.
Connect and Adu are in on the low post for Tennessee. James is also back in for the Vols. Down to Auburn ball. 5:54 in the first half. Jalen, bounce pass Donaldson. Brings it up the floor. Across midcourt, Trey Donaldson as Auburn tries to cut into a 2-point lead. Cardwell, right wing, Chad Baker-Mazar against Connect to the hole, loses it. And here's Ziegler the other way. Ziegler down the lane, running one-hander. He missed it. Rebound tapped up and missed. Comes back to Ziegler. Ziegler, free throw line. Adu up and in.
That's two baskets Adu's hit from the free throw line. We're going to have to ease on out there and pick him up.
Turnovers are killing the Tigers right now. They have 9. Cardwell, left wing, free ball. Jalen short. Rebound Ziegler for the balls. Up the middle of the floor, goes down, and a foul against Dylan Cardwell. That's his second, and now they're at the free throw line for a 1 and bonus.
Yeah, that's a little silly foul by Dylan. I think it's a frustration foul.
If Ziegler doesn't go down, the foul is not called. But when he went down after the contact, the foul was called. Jalen comes out. So does Cardwell, as Janai Broom and Chaney Johnson check back in.
You're seeing the same thing I am, Andy. It's a bit eye-opening how physical on both ends around the basket, but then you get out in the midcourt and a guy falls down on a touch foul.
Ziegler, 71% free throw shooter, makes the first. Tennessee by 5 again, 5-10 in the first half of play. 29-24 balls. Well, you don't want to give up a bunch of points at the end of the half. As close as this has been through the first half of play, Ziegler makes it a 6-point game.
Got plenty. Till we get to the 4-minute media timeout, we'll be all right. We can dictate a couple of good shots here. We need to get to the free throw line as well.
Chad Baker-Mazara, left wing, KD Johnson. Drives, kicks it to the corner. Chaney Johnson goes baseline, spins, backs his man into the lane. Chaney, a fadeaway from 8. Yes, with 7 on the shot clock.
Beautifully done. Chaney continues to make improvement on his low post play.
30-26 balls. Adu at the point, outside the arc. Hands the ball to James, picked up by KD Johnson. James on the left wing near the corner now. Whistle and a foul away from the ball. It will go against Chad Baker-Mazara, his first. And Tennessee's back at the line.
I kind of wanted to see that matchup between Josiah Jordan James and KD Johnson. You talking about 2 physical defenders going head up. That's a great matchup, but it happened away from the ball.
Connect at the free throw line for a 1 and bonus. That's as good as 2. He makes the Pregame Sun-South John Deere preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com, and they turned it over. Up the left sideline, Donaldson spins and throws it over the head of Berman. Out of bounds. And that is Auburn's 10th turnover of the first half. And a timeout on the floor. 3:59 to go in the first. Tennessee 30.
Today, Auburn University's president, Dr. Chris Roberts. You, for example, Andy, you interface with various people on campus in different ways, and your thread weaves and touches different people's thread. Somehow or another, this all gets weaved together into this wonderful, beautiful tapestry that is Auburn. I'm just really overwhelmed at how beautiful this place is in terms of how it affects other people. And so I, myself, my thread has been touched by so many different people through the years, and it's just made for a really rich experience for me. I want that for our students.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
Brad Law in the Auburn Sports Network studios. We'll kick it here in just about 3 minutes and 59 seconds of game action for the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Report. Look around college basketball, check scores. We'll also give you the numbers from the first 20 minutes, plus an extensive look at a busy weekend ahead around Auburn athletics. All that in 3 minutes and 59 seconds of game time on the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Report. Auburn going toe-to-toe here with Tennessee. Back to Knoxville, 32-28. Vols have the lead. Once again, Andy Burcham and Coach Randall Dickey.
War Eagle Plus is here. Sign up for the new streaming video and content platform for Auburn Athletics, offering fans an insider's look into student athletes and coaches of the Plains. For more information and to sign up, visit wareagleplus.com. 32-28 balls, 3:59 to go in the first half of play. We've talked about Auburn's turnovers. Auburn has 10. Now, Tennessee and Auburn both average just 10.4 a game coming in. The Vols have 9 turnovers. The difference is Tennessee's done a better job, Randall, of taking advantage.
Well, right now it's a difference at the free throw line.